Okay, I wanted to share with y'all today just how I played a little bit with the brand new We Are Memory Keepers Foil Quill. If you haven't seen it, it's brand new to the market. HSN ran it on a special. You got the 3 different point size heads. It's something that you use in your electronic cutter. Let me see if I can see that little head right there. And it helps you apply foil to things. So this card, which I threw together in about 2 seconds, this sentiment right here, while it looks professional, it is something that I foiled and cut out on my Cricut. I am so excited. If you are like me and you have a bunch of card kits, or you're needing a card quick or something and want to do a sentiment, you can, I downloaded one from Anna Griffin, or you could type your own. Thank you, Susan, for all that you do for us and everyone. I mean, just anything you want to put on there. If you can draw it on your electronic machine, you can foil it with the foil. So let me show you just a couple of others that I did. You'll see how I did them in just a minute. Here's one that I did with the Anna Griffin Sentiment Happy Birthday. I did a border. I created a square. I'll show you how, so that it foiled that edge, and then I just had the machine cut it, and then I applied it to a couple of layers of paper. But here's some more, and you can see how, of course, I'm showing you Anna Griffin papers. Look how pretty those would be. Just add some flowers and stuff on the front. That's the same sentiment. Here's a different one I did, Happy Birthday Friend. All of these were done on my Cricut with the new We Are Memory Keepers foil quill thing. Isn't that a terrible word? Wait, I'm backwards here. See this one? I had it foil a circle and then cut a circle and foil the sentiment in the middle of it. Oop, oop, oop. I'm so nervous. I am so excited about these. I cannot even begin to tell you how easy it is, how much I've been waiting just for something like this, and how much usage I think I'm going to get out of it. It was on HSN for the day as a fabulous special. They will be, it was $59.99 for the 3 heads and the foil and the little plate and all. But the manufacturer suggested retail will be, I think, $99. But they'll be available other places, I'm sure, for different prices. But that was a one-day special on HSN. So let's get started and let me show you what comes in the box. If you buy the complete set, you can buy the head separately. And how you use it in your machine and how easy it is. And, oh, I hope you love it and use it as much as I do. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let me show you what comes in the box. Now, this, again, was the whole kit. You can buy the heads separately, I believe, but I bought the whole kit from HSN. So, you get the 3 heads. The green one is the medium point. Hopefully you can see that. And I already have my Cricut adapter screwed to it. And C was for Cricut. Okay, the pink head is the finest tip. I hope you can see that, how fine that tip is. And then the navy head is the bolder tip. Hopefully you can see that, how bold. And then all 3 of them come with the USB ends that you'll need to plug into an external battery or your computer or something, your Cricut, if you have the USB port on it, that will allow electricity to, heat these things up. So that comes with that. Now, you saw the adapter on this one. You get 4 adapters. The A, the smallest one, is for silhouette. B is for brother. C was for Cricut, and D is the Sizzix, I believe, which I didn't even know Sizzix had an electronic machine, so live and learn. You get 3 rolls of foiling, the heat transfer foiling. This is We Are Memory Keepers. I'm going to be trying it on other heat transfer foiling and see if it works, foil. While the rolls look small, they're wound real tight. Looks like a good little bit, and then they do sell some beautiful other colors. The other thing you get is this little metal plate that you would put under the tip while this is in your pen holder. You would put this underneath there to keep it from, to protect your machine. And then last but certainly not least in the box came this little roll, let's see if I can find the beginning of it, of this washi tape or, low-tack tape. And it's to attach your foil to your paper. And I've got to tell you, this tape, when I took it off the paper, there was no sign of it tearing the paper, and yet it held nice and tight. So some great tape that came in the box. Okay, so that's what came in the box, along with an instruction booklet. Okay, I wanted to show you how I made those things, and I tried to get a little head start. I've downloaded 3 sentiments from from different Anna Griffin cartridges. This one came up in a defaulted to a blue, and I just went up here and changed the line type to black so that it wouldn't prompt me to change pen colors because it's just drawing with foil. So you want them all to be the same color. So I did that. And then what I did was I took and imported a square. Oop, hold on, I clicked on the wrong thing. I imported a square and then resized it to fit right over that sentiment. Came up here and changed the line type to draw instead of cut. So that created, it's going to foil that as well as foil the birthday. Okay, then I took that, duplicated it here, and changed that one to a cut file. Put it in the back, changed it to white, put it in the back, and then I'm going to come up here to a line and I'm going to center them all. So in theory, what should happen is it's going to foil the happy birthday, foil that line, and then cut this square. If you can see that, my square is just a little, this outside square is just a little short for me. So I'm going to see if I can, okay, now let me go back and realign them. I made it just a little bit longer. Yeah, that gives me a little more even border. Then I'm going to grab them all, right click and attach. So now I have this piece. Okay, did the same thing. I downloaded the Make-A-Wish, downloaded a circle, made it about the right size, put it over there, came up here, changed that to a draw line. One of your lines are up here. And then I duplicated it, made it a cut file, changed the center to white, and then I'm bringing it to the back here, and then I'm going to grab all three of those and hit center. Attach, excuse me. Okay, so that's done. Now this one right here is this isn't a thank you note, it's a hug with a fold in it. I love that sentiment. Same thing, I downloaded a pennant shape, sized it to the right size, made it a draw file, duplicated it, resized it, and I had to unlock it to get the size right, to get it about right. Put those all together, and I can't hit the center key because when I tried that, it didn't work for me. So that's about aligned as it is. Going to grab all three of those, come up here, right click, and attach those. So now I have, in theory, I have three things that the machine is going to foil and cut for me. Now, one of the things you want to bear in mind when you're designing the things, I'm going to go ahead and grab all these and see what happens here. This right here is 5.456 inches wide, and it's 3.9 inches, almost 4 inches tall. Your foil is about 6.1 inches wide, 6.13 inches wide or something, 6 1/8 inches wide. And it's as long as you want it to be, but your paper size is going to determine how long it could be. In theory, your mat's 24 inches long. You could foil something that long. But my paper is 8.5 by 11, so I'm going to make sure I stay within the 6 inches wide and 8.5 by 11, which I have here. It's 5.5-ish and almost 4, so those things are going to work. Now, when you send it to make, what you want to remember, oh, hold on just a second. I want to cancel that. See how I just spread them across, which would be too wide? I cancel that cut. I want to grab all these three things and I want to attach them. So now when I send it to make, they're in a little bundle for me, which will save me foil and cutting. One of the things I saw online, which I thought was a great tip, someone showed how to move it to the bottom corner of your mat before you go to cut, so that when the machine, it draws first, then you'll hear it stop for just a second, relocate itself, hit pause right then, pull your foil off, and then you'll get a good clean cut. The comment was that if you leave the foil on and try and have the machine cut through it, you're not going to get a great cut. So that's why I'm moving it to the bottom part of my mat. Okay, so then we would hit continue. However, I want to show you how to insert the little tools and things. So let me get that set up for you. Now I want to show you how it works in the machine. Now the first thing you're going to have to do is the machine comes with a pin attachment, a pin adapter, and when that's in there, you're going to have to reach in there with your fingers and kind of pinch on these two little, a couple of the little grip things there. Pinch them in just a little bit gently and pull that out. It's pretty easy. If I can do it with my big old fingers, I know you can do it. And then you're going to just insert this piece right here, drop it down there, click it. And while it's warming up, which it needs to warm up for about 5 minutes or so, you're going to have that little metal thing underneath there. Now while it's warming up, you want to get your paper ready. I'm using 8.5 by 11 paper. And you can see that I've washi taped washi taped it to the page. And I don't know if you can see that, but I've got it kind of taut. I kind of touch my tape to the foil first and then pull it and put it to the paper. But I'm telling you, this washi tape comes off real easy. So now, while that's warming up, I'm just going to, excuse me just a minute, I'm going to attach this to my Cricut mat. And, hold on just 1 second, do that off camera. And I'm putting it toward the bottom. So again, when it goes from printing to cutting, then I can take it and move it. Now, I don't know if my machine, I had it heating up for the longest time and then I turned it off for a second. So I'm not sure if it's heated up just enough. So let me let it have a minute. Okay, we're going to go ahead and assume that it's warm enough. Oh, I'm hoping that it is. And then we're going to put this in there. And I'm going to go over here and hit make. I'm going over to my Cricut machine. Hitting make, hitting continue. Wait, I'm going to drag it down to the bottom. I'm dragging it down to the bottom. Let me see if I can, well, I don't know. I'm dragging it down to the bottom of that. I'm going to hit continue. I drug it down so that it would cut down here on the mat. Okay, now I've got it set on cardstock. I'm going to let that insert. And then I'm going to hit continue. And we're going to see what happens. Well, it's pulling it in. We got at least that. Let me see if I can get up closer and let you see. See how it's drawing that line? I'm hoping that it's actually hot enough to transfer the foil. I had turned it off for a second. Okay, so we're going to let that go for a minute. And y'all don't need to sit there and watch that, but just know that it's writing right now. Okay, let me give it a break. I've turned the camera back on because it's about 75–80% of the way, and you can see how it's still just writing. That only took a minute or two. It didn't take long. And it's finishing writing. Now, remember when the machine sends that out to go from writing to cut, I'm going to hit the pause button up here and take the foil off and let the machine cut without having to cut through the foil. So we're almost to that space. So, how's the family? How's the kids? Everything going good? Yeah, here we are. Okay, so I'm going to let it sit there. I'm going to hit pause. Now, oh, I hope that thing was hot enough. If it isn't, it's my fault, not its. Hold on. We're going to untape that and untape this. Okay, let me pull this back a little bit so hopefully you can see. I recorded this earlier. I got enough labels now to sink a battleship because I recorded earlier and I forgot to have that in camera. Oh my gosh. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, enough foil to save. Can you see that pretty writing on there? Oh my gosh golly. I hope you can see that. So it has written. So now we're going to go back and we're going to hit the continue button. Get our rubber cord out of the way, make sure it doesn't do that. And it should cut. It's cutting. Now let's just hope it's cutting in the right spot, okay? Okay, it's cutting the tag. This isn't taking long. I hope you don't mind. I'm sitting here in silence. I'm just in awe of how this is working. And again, you can buy one head, but I bought the kit. So this is just the medium blade. Okay, let's see what we got. Coming out. Okay, can you see that? And, okay, now this is a brand new mat. You know, I used a dirty mat earlier. Okay, I got a tag. Looks just like one of the ones that you, oh wait, it's got a thing on. Just like the ones you get with the card kit. Okay, let's see if the others worked. I think they will. Boy, these are brand new. And I got a circle. Oh my gosh. It is so pretty. The foiling is so pretty. I can't wait to start making Christmas cards. Not that I don't want to make a bunch of cards. Now, this was just regular cardstock. I had used thicker cardstock on the other ones. Isn't that pretty? This isn't a thank you note. It's a hug with a fold in it. I know I said it before, but I just think that's darling. Okay, so that's as easy as it was. Remember, when you're not using it, if you can find it on your desk, to replace the little metal shim underneath there, and you can keep your foil quill heating. But just remember to put the little metal thing underneath there. And so we're good to go. So now I'm going to make some cards with these. But y'all, if y'all like this video, I would like to see more of this kind of informal training type sharing knowledge videos. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell. and the like button and share if you will, so that more people can see it and all. But now let me get to making a card real quick. Yes, this is the card I showed you at the beginning of the video. I just wanted to focus back on a card. Remember, this is from We Are Memory Keepers, the foil quill, brand new this spring. I love it. And thank y'all so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe and the bell so that you can see more videos. And if you will, please like and share so more people can see it. And thank y'all so much for watching. I've got some other great ideas I want to share with y'all, some new products out and all that I want to share with y'all. But I had to get this one out to you first because I was just so excited about it. Okay, y'all have a great time. And remember to keep crafting and make beautiful things and keep sharing them. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.